of what happened last time?
Sure. I don't have the full journal in all its glory laid out, but I can give you the summary.
Yeah, that's
So,
fine. You don't have to do a full one.
we started out in the hall of Cordis. Cordis is a Bodak who once was in the service of Orcus, and he told us of this evil entity which inhabits the halls. That is a creature of void and demonic energies that calls itself the tinder that will light the world aflame. Uh, we understood that it would be hiding out in the cathedral, which was nearby, but we couldn't scry on it, or he couldn't scry on it. We gathered up supplies and then we left. Finding the entrance to the cathedral, there was a dark miasma or cloud in front of the door, and in which we could see these uh, shadow beings inside the cloud, and we weren't too sure about being able to dispel it. At that point, I believe Anna Kate slipped past the cloud and did some reconnaissance on the other side. There was hallways past the main corridor, and she met an imp who flew away. She had like a close call with that, and then after she returned to us, we began to move down the hallway, and that's where we encountered a Shusuva, this demon, which came, galloping down the hallway, uh, which we fought. It was a pretty quick fight, and then after which Beryl was looking at a door to our south, and it reminded her of a door from her past when she was back in her original tribe as a young kobold. She touched the door and instantly vanished, and she was brought into the room inside and was seeing different illusions or that were formed from memories of her past. Eventually, we got into the room. We found Beryl, and inside the room was uh, different imps and also some more shadow beings surrounding a an altar. Combat ensued, and the imps turned from being imps into large demons, making the fight a lot harder. And they were also carrying these dark crystals, which they attempted to flee with. Uh, these crystals are that they're collecting for the creature in the cathedral. So had a big fight with those guys. The imps all changing and or dying. Um, in that room, and after which we collected a couple of the crystals and then set about to destroy the altar. In so doing, our barbarian Meijun attacked it with his weapon a bunch of times just to completely dismember this altar, and then there was a flash and he was gone. So we don't know where our barbarian companion has gone to, but the evil altar that was there has been destroyed. And in going past to the back to the cathedral entrance, there was a lot less darkness and shadow beings at the front entrance. There was still a small cloud, but it was significantly smaller after we had managed to destroy this altar. So at that point, we thought it would be a good idea to continue on to where Anna Kate had scouted and find a similar room with with another kind of memory door in it, and I guess continue on to disable this cloud in front of the cathedral, and then to finally destroy the creature which has been bringing these demons and memories of the past into these caverns.
All right, thank you for that recap. So I guess,
Before we get
yep.
before we go, I just had a resource question.
Yeah.
How many crystals did we actually recover from that fight, and how many of them did we expend on the clearing we've done so far? Just couldn't remember exactly.
Well, I believe you used 2 of them, and I think you recovered 4, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Was someone taking those down? Like taking notes on that?
Probably Barrel.
I had assumed Beryl had been.
Is
My
she-
recollection was that we only recovered 3 from the fight because the 2 fleeing demons ended up shattering theirs, but we recovered 1 from the very first.
Alright, that might be
The
right.
the imp that got moonbeamed, and then the 2 that transformed didn't shatter because they fell more.
Right. Yeah,
less suddenly.
I didn't keep track of that exactly, so you might be right.
Okay. It seems like whatever it is, we should agree on exactly how many there are, because it seems like it might be important at some point exactly how many of these we've got floating around. So.
Yeah. So usually Beryl is the quartermaster. Does someone want to grab that job for today?
Oh gosh.
We got Reed as
I can do it.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, I can do it.
So if we're going by my recollection, then we should have one of these psychic energy crystals around, and we're hoping to get more before breaching.
Alright, so let me make note. Let's see, allocate. I think you already have access to the treasury, but I'll double check.
I don't see. I see
Party
mysterious
inventory.
note, and I see sewer.
I feel like a lot of the information was being kept on a D&D Beyond sheet.
Uh-oh. That's
No,
not good.
it's under group info. There's party.
Oh, there's another one? Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I was looking under treasure.
Oh, yeah, it is
Party
there.
inventory.
Cool.
Yep, got it.
Alright, so you got
Oh, I see. There's a link to a sheet, but we actually have more information here.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, I'll play Barrel for the time being. So yeah, what's everyone gonna do?
Well, way forward is clear, so perhaps we shall try this other mysterious door Anna-Kate spoke of, and hope to gather more psychic crystal before entering Cathedral. I still feel urgency, but I do not wish to face what awaits us in there with only one of these.
This place claws at my mind. I don't want to stay here, Barrel says.
It is true.
Alright, well, what does the group want to do?
And we see the map.
Yes. So you should be over here. Not everyone's going to be able to see it. Cornelius, you're not here yet, so you wouldn't see anything. But the rest of you see, right?
Well, there was one door that,
Yep.
sorry to say,
Yep.
did damage to Barrel's memories or some such, but out of it we get these crystals. I propose we try another door that perhaps we face attack on memories, but perhaps also more crystal.
Yes, the other door this way. It's the one that looked like my monastery.
It may be important for you to go first, but this time we shall follow right behind, yes?
Does the door look like a normal door now, or is it still, or did it go back?
The door actually looks different. It doesn't look like the door that you saw or the normal door. It looks like a... Do you have history?
No.
Alright. So, it looks to you kind of like a door that might be on some sort of like middle-class person's house within the Empire, which is a little bit odd. Because it does look like something from the present time period. You would notice as you... what's your passive perception?
Not very good. 13.
So it looks like the only thing out of the ordinary is that there are some scratch marks on the door and looks like a slight blood stain. Like a dry blood stain.
Well,
which is a
I don't
little bit
recognize
weird.
this door.
Well,
Could this be someone else's memory?
Beryl looks and she says, I have not seen it. This is not mine.
if I have seen such a door, it was long ago enough that I do not remember. But perhaps?
Maybe there are more imps inside?
One can only hope. So, given that this particular attack on memory does not seem to be destined for us, do we still wish to investigate? It seems to me that whatever passed to render door seeming different was only part of illusory trap, but demons or imps there all the same. So my instinct is to go forward, but
Yeah, what if
Yes.
somebody else was wandering down here and just got trapped by their memory, so they're in there.
very well. Then a moment to prepare. If we are to encounter same thing again, and there are imps to transform, better to kill imps quickly, but also to be prepared to preserve crystal, yes? We do not wish to destroy all of these.
Right.
Have we means of preserving such, or...
I do not know.
Well, last time, destroy imps before change. Maybe if imps don't get off ground, we can get crystals from them.
So... Charge in suddenly, hope for ambush.
Beryl's gonna walk up to the door very cautiously and put her ear to it. Oh, I think I hear words inside. Someone speaks.
It's worthwhile to listen, perhaps, but be cautious. It may only be illusion.
So
The light away.
she listens for a moment. You said you're dousing the torch.
Yeah, I'll go with the dark vision.
She says, words, but I cannot make them out. It's... I'm not sure what they're saying. It could be the whispers, like the ones of madness we heard.
Ah, well, we have means of dispelling such now. Shall we advance and do our best?
Yeah. Just try to keep the imps off the ground.
Very well.
Keep
On the
them
ground.
Yeah.
Keep them ground, yes.
What spell effects do you have going right now?
Spell effects. I do not have anything up, I believe.
Like, do you have anything cast on the group?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, and that's just...
Oh.
This is to everyone, not just to one person. Well,
Oh, I guess I have my familiar up. It would be writing on read, but...
Alright. The familiar's a permanent one, right?
Until dispelled, I think. Or actually, maybe not. Maybe it's instantaneous. Let me double check the spell.
Yeah, you don't need concentration for familiar.
No, well, not all spell effects, like if you do...
No, but it's an instantaneous effect, so afterwards its presence isn't magical, so I guess it's not a spell effect. And I'm not concentrating on looking through it right now, which would presumably be magical, but...
Alright.
Yep.
So, you're opening the door and attempting to walk in?
Yeah, I will.
Alright, so Reed, when you open this door, there's an intense glow, and you can't seem to see past into the room. Do you just want to walk through it?
Before I do, can I
You all see this.
cast my once daily spell of true sight?
Oh, yeah, sure. So you go ahead and cast True Sight. Go ahead and link the spell. And that's using the... Or what are you using to cast that? The spell?
It's my level 6.
Arcanum
By
thing,
one.
class feature.
Oh, okay.
How
Yeah.
warlocks get high level spells.
Go ahead and link that. Just so I remember exactly what it does. Alright, so yeah, you would see Reed kind of chant. Do you have the 25 GP components?
We
Yeah,
had a
I
big
have.
batch of those made up.
Yeah.
Alright, so you expend some as you kind of rub the solution on your eyes, and you would all see his eyes begin to glow.
And then I'm just gonna walk forward into the light.
Alright, so mark that on your spell thing, so we know that lasts an hour. The current time is 11:10, so that'll be up till 12:10.
Okay.
So you would see Reed step through the light and vanish.
Alright, well, the plan was always to follow shortly after, so
Alright,
I'll
so
go in
you
right
all
behind.
Follow after him.
Yep.
So you all see different things as you enter this room. Reed, you see some hard creatures holding this individual who is screaming as they are sucking life force from him. And a strange looking, here I'll send you the way these things look, because everyone else would see something different. While I'm doing this, Cornelius, what would you look like to him?
To you, you would see a human man with glasses. His hair is two different colors. It's a stark one on the left side is a stark white. The other side is a dirty blonde. He has the same split color in his clothing. One half is white, the other half is gray in color. He has on the corner of his collar a small, you would assume dried blood, and his glasses are cracked on one side of the frame.
All right. And here, so the two that are holding him would look like this to you. You see those?
Yikes. Yeah.
And the one who is across the room, who's just watching, looks like this to you. But the rest of you basically see kind of what you see here. It seems like there are several people, a man and a woman, holding Cornelius just in place, while this guy is kind of looking at him and saying these strange whispers that you don't understand. Cornelius, to you, it's basically kind of the memory of what we talked about, except instead of just being in the room with your father, your sister and your brother are here. And instead of what we talked about happening, they have kind of come in here and are holding you as this being that looks like your father is kind of draining life force from you.
He would kind of be in a soft-spoken voice saying, "This is not real, this is not real, this is not happening, you are dead."
So as Cornelius is saying that, and the rest of you are kind of hearing gibberish, the old man looks towards the group and opens his mouth wide, going, "Intruders!" And you would also
Seeing the,
notice, or go ahead.
I was gonna say, seeing the imps when I walked in, I would close the door behind me.
So when you turn to close the door, you notice there is no door; it's just a wall.
Right. Totally what I meant.
Give me initiative rolls.
Always a pleasure.
Remember to make sure your token is highlighted when you roll initiative, or else it might not record it. And this includes you, Cornelius, even though you're sort of out of it.
Well, it was important to get good initiatives this time around. See if that was good enough.
Alright. So as these people enter the room, Cornelius, this gives you a bit of strength, realizing that this didn't happen last time you saw this memory. Go ahead and give me a wisdom save. Alright, so unfortunately, this vision continues to cloud your abilities, and you are unable to break free. Do you only get +1? I thought I thought your class was trained for that one. Maybe I'm thinking of
Well,
wizard.
if he's multi-class, he might have fightered first and then artificer. I don't remember.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so unfortunately for now, you seem to be stuck within this memory, and you are unable to act. So this guy in front of Reed turns around towards you. You all just see the creature stare at Reed, but Reed, you would see the creature lunge at you.
Thanks.
With its weird-looking appendages that you saw. So it's going to use multi-attack.
Oh man, nobody likes weird appendages.
Nobody likes it.
Reed, are you saying anything to let us know that something's not right?
I don't know if he said anything yet. Let me check something really quick, though.
But the imps are visible in the room?
Yes, the imps look normal to all of you.
Great.
Oh, who did we just get?
We got a wild Mork.
Oh hey!
Hey, Steve.
Are you there, Steve?
Oh, maybe he hasn't got his audio up and running. Maybe he can hear us and can't respond right now.
Alright. So anyway, the creature lunges at you, making 2 of its arm spike attacks. 22 versus AC on the first one.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. I can't do 22.
Alright, so it strikes you for 20 points of piercing damage. As you, I guess this would technically be... Actually, no, this would be piercing. So it actually did strike you, though the rest of you just see as if the person is, like, putting his arm out towards Reed, and suddenly, like, Reed is pierced in one of his arms.
Bro.
It makes a second attack, but I believe 12 versus AC would miss you.
No, it's...
Alright, so you took your 20 piercing?
Yeah.
Alright. What are you currently at?
I changed it down to 49 from 69.
That's really weird.
You didn't have any.
It says on your token that you were at 51.
Oh. I think...
You didn't have any temporary hit points left?
No wait, there was a mass cure after the last fight, wasn't there, for 18?
Yeah,
Or was that a while ago? I don't remember.
Alright, well you were at... Alright, so you had 9 temp, so that would take off, and then you would take 11 from 51, so I think you'd be at 40, right?
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I guess here, let me look at your sheet and see what's going on here. So you think you should have 60?
69 should be my max.
And is there a reason your sheet says 51? What sheet are you using? D&D? Roll20?
I've just kind of been using D&D Beyond, but trailing it. So I don't know if it's up to date. But I don't think it should be
So-
51 if I'm a level 11.
All right. So I guess I can't see your beyond sheet. So could you put the I guess the roll 20 sheet HP to what it should be?
Yeah, sure.
All right, that would help me out. Let's see. So your con is 13 plus 1. This is anyway. So you start at was it 8 per level? D8 for a warlock.
Yep.
Yep.
So you get 9 at first level, and every level after that is 6. So 60, yeah, that would be 69. All right, so that is the correct amount. All right, so you only, so you had 9 temps, so 11 from 69 is 58. There we go. Now my math is squared away with what I'm seeing, so that's what I was going for. Yeah, so the creature lunges at Reed. Looks like it's trying to grab you, Reed. The rest of you just see like the creature or the person kind of grabbing his arm as if it's trying to hold on to him. So that's it for that one. Sim, what are you gonna do?
Oh boy. Well, I came in here with priorities, so it's gonna be Eldritch Blast. I'm gonna aim.
You might see Reed having like this look of terror on his face as this guy is grabbing him. I assume, right, Reed?
Oh yeah, I'm
What the?
Yep. That's. I'll deal with that in a minute. So this one in the back corner is gonna get 2, and this one up front is gonna get 1 of the following blasts. I'll do the one in the back first.
So you chant summoning Eldritch Energy as you channel it, blasting. Go ahead, roll for this guy first.
Alright, hang on. So, do it the one in the back.
Oh yeah. So the first strike would actually kill him.
Well, too
The
bad.
second strike would hit the wall, and now the third strike goes to this guy.
Yep.
Oh
Wow.
yeah, that would kill
Nice
him
damage
too.
rolls.
Very
Great.
good rolls.
Lucky me.
And yes, you do see they're channeling into crystal energy, which might have something to do with what's happening to Cornelius here. So the 2 of them are dead. These 2 are starting to pick up their crystals, it looks like. But that's it for you, right, Sim?
Yeah. Yes.
All right.
Oh, actually, yeah. No, sorry. That's everything.
Anna Kate, so yeah, like I said, you see this guy here kind of turn around and grab Reed, and like wounds appearing on Reed that don't seem like they should be there.
Yep. And since it's Reed, I will not wait for an explanation.
This weird stuff happens to Reed.
Yeah, I'll run forward and attack this one. One.
Alright, so this guy, the one who's grabbing Reed.
Yep.
Alright, so you rush in to Reed's aid, going for that guy. Go ahead, 17. Yes, that would strike. So you punch him as he's grabbing at Reed. You hear the human make a weird sound as he turns towards you, like
Not liking that.
that strange whispering.
I'm gonna attempt to make that a stunning strike.
Yeah, let me just check the resistances on this thing.
Oh man, immune to stun. That'd be a shame.
So you would hit it for normal damage, doing 8 slashing and 6 necrotic, so it takes 14. It is looking very angrily at you. And you say you're going to try to stun it?
Yep.
Alright, so you spend a key point channeling your stunning strike, and the creature will try to resist. So it gets a con save, right?
Yep.
Alright. He rolls a 17.
Oh, that saves.
Alright, so it resists the stun. You want to take another attack?
Looking at the one to the south of me, does it look like it is going to do something?
It is grabbing Cornelius, or she is grabbing Cornelius with her mouth open, doing those strange whispers. She doesn't seem to be taking, looking at any of you. Or, I should say, grabbing this person who you don't know who it is.
Yep. Alright, I'll attack the one that attacked Reed again.
Okay. Oh yeah, 20 would strike. Whap. So that does
14
another
is your favorite
14 damage.
I'll try to make that one a stunning strike too.
number.
All right.
Give it another shot.
So you force it to do another saving throw. Con save. Rolling. Why is it not rolling? Let me try that again. Maybe I'm getting lag now. 13 versus con.
That fails.
Alright, so the creature is stunned, or the human, as it stops moving. At least
And
temporarily.
I'll action surge. Now I'm going for the one to the south.
Alright, so this one is stunned. Alright, so you turn around and start hitting the one that's holding the strange person who you don't recognize. Did you say you're flurrying or just the one punch?
Action surge.
Oh, action surge. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Take your two attacks.
Those fighter monks.
27 would strike. Did you pull out your sword?
I already
You
had
had
my
it out.
sword out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you cut her with Shadow Strider.
Let's try again for another stunning as well.
Alright, so she would take the 15 damage as you attempt to stun her. So that is a con save. 21? So that would probably make it.
No, that's safe. Yeah.
Alright, you
Okay.
definitely got her attention as she seems
All
to
right.
release Cornelius.
Second attack on her then.
Oh yeah, 28 would strike for another 16.
And key was made to be spent.
So are you gonna flurry?
I'm gonna try to stun her again.
Oh, another stun. Okay.
Two warlocks and a
So-
monk. We've become a short rest party.
Yep.
I'm just looking at the party and thinking, oh crap, I'm the tank.
I can tank. I'll step up. It'll be fine.
She
No, it's
rolled
all right. I
a
mean-
20, so she once again gets
Jeez.
it.
She is not having any of it. All right. With my bonus action, I will attack her again.
Alright, 19 would strike.
Yeah.
So, 11 points of damage she would take and look angrily towards you now. Anything else?
I guess I won't try stunning her again. She seems to be very opposed to the idea. All right, so that's my turn.
Alright, now one thing I should have mentioned, the surroundings of this place look almost sort of like some kind of laboratory with various inventions kind of sitting around. Though as you stay here, you would see the setting almost dissolving a little, as if annoyed by your presence, or your presence somehow affecting it.
Right,
Reed,
that's what happened last time.
what do you want to do?
I think it's time for a nice AoE spell, so I'm going to cast Synaptic Static right about there.
Yeah.
Alright, so hitting the two of them and the imps. What is the damage?
What's the damage?
Oops. That's
So when you lay down this attack, it seems to disrupt something, and the images before you change a bit. So the guy here would sort of morph and turn into this hideous-looking creature.
Hideous creatures. I love hideous creatures.
Sorry, just trying to he would disappear, and this thing would appear in his place. Oh, why does it keep doing that? Stop it.
Oh no, he's hideous.
Oh no, it's
He's
gonna be-
hideous. He looks like Fred Savage.
Yeah,
Oh god.
sorry. Flick off. Get out of here.
Also, I'm apparently in a goofy, chatty mood tonight, so if that's annoying anyone, I can tone it down.
That's fine.
Okay.
The woman also would morph a bit. And she would turn into another one of these things. And the older individual would transform into something that looks like this. Alright, so they have to make saving throws for your synaptic static.
Yeah.
What is the DC?
18, it looks like.
Intelligence save int 18.
Insane, okay. 18. Damage is 27. Half on save.
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, so I think they all failed. Taking some nasty damage. The one at the top now looks wounded by this attack. The second one.
He wouldn't have gotten in that
Targeted.
blast.
Oh! Never mind. So he gets.
Just the 4 to the southwest there.
Alright, so he's still the same, not wounded. But the two imps would just get destroyed. Even if they made their save. So they poof away. Anything else, Reed?
This guy's still stunned, but I don't trust him. I'm gonna head, 10 feet back.
Okay, and yes, he can't take it on because he's stunned.
That's it for me.
So that is it for you. Next would be hungry. So it's going to look angrily towards Reed, making a guttural noise. And it is going to move up towards you. And it's going to attack you, which you all can now see in its true form. It has large claws, which one of them it will lunge towards you, slashing. 16 versus AC.
That does not hit.
Alright, so you dodge out of the way, luckily keeping your distance. It is then going to try to bite you with its large maw. 12 would miss though. Wow, bad rolls. Alright, that's it for the hungry. The second lost, who you stunned, cannot act because he's stunned. Top of the round, Cornelius, you are free of the creature that was kind of draining you. It seems that these people have disrupted the mental trap that you were in. You kind of shake your head and look around, starting to clear things up a bit.
Hey, Lou, just to clarify, so I thought the one that was further north was the one that attacked Reed. This one?
Yeah, that one attacked Reed.
Okay, so this one would be the one that just had a turn and is not stunned. So if you want to attack me, you can.
That's not what
I stunned the one that attacked.
That's fine. Let's just keep going. Go ahead, Cornelius. What do you want to do?
Getting his bearings, he's going to move if he can. He will
And you
call
had
for his steel defender.
Yeah, I was gonna say you had a steel defender. So
Yeah, he would whistle. Yeah, he would whistle and call him in.
So now the steel defender, can that be summoned from an outside area, or is that usually something that's in the area that you would summon? How does that work? I forget.
Let me see.
Because the steel defender, I assume would be in there with you. Do we have a token for that?
I have one with me. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
But,
What was the Steel Defender's name? Did it have a name?
what did I name it? It was Cerberus, I think it was his name.
What was it?
I'm pretty sure. Oh, Cerberus.
Cerberus. All right. All right. And I kind of remember you sending it to me, so let me check your message really quick here.
Yeah.
I might just have to put it in here really quick. You have the okay, here it is. You have the stats for it, right?
Yeah, I have it with me.
Okay. So I will create that really quick. Apologies for that delay. Alright.
Am I just behind? I'm currently seeing Cornelius's token on top of one of the hideous things.
Yeah, so Cornelius
there we
can't
go.
move at the moment. He's there.
Oh, okay.
But Cerberus would be kind of off to the side here. Unable. We'll say, like, because you were kind of stunned, it was just sitting there because you couldn't give it commands. It was hidden by the drain.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and let me give you control of it. And you have its stats, right?
Yeah, I have his stats.
Okay.
Whoa. Wow.
So what do you want to tell it to do? Or,
I will tell it to...
or I guess, sorry, on your turn, what are you doing? Because you can command it as part of your turn, right?
On my turn, I will tell him to move closer to me. So,
Mhm.
5, 10, 15, 20... Sorry, 20... How many... Check. What's his movement speed? 40, okay. So move up to... here. And... I'll just tell it to stay there.
Alright, so Cornelius yells, giving the creature a command, which seems to activate it as it runs to the north part of the room. Now that's a bonus action, right?
And for my action... I'll just stay there.
Okay, so you take
Yeah,
the
I'll stay
dodge
there.
action for now?
Yeah.
Alright,
For now.
when you take the dodge action, you can mark yourself as dodging, which is this mark. Just FYI. And I think these come up in the chat, right? It marks what each of the different marks are.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's it for
Yeah.
Cornelius, seeming a bit maybe discombobulated as he kind of regains his sanity. This guy goes next. It is going to lash out at Anna Kate, attacking you with 2 of its arm spikes. Well, 15 I assume would miss you.
That's correct.
And
My AC
9
should be 19 now.
Yeah, and 9 would miss you as well. So it lunges towards you, and you just kind of dodge sideways as the 2 spikes come at you, and you kind of go left and right, avoiding both of them. That's it for the creature. Sim, what do you want to do?
Alright. Well, I am never above taking pot shots. Well, actually, I'll move over here first and attempt to telekinetically shove this thing 5 feet away from me.
I'm just going to pop barrel off.
Yep.
So you do a shove, so it makes
It's
a
a-
strength save, right?
Yep, DC 15.
Rolls an 11.
Alright.
And is pushed
5
back.
feet away. Great. And then I will attempt to Eldritch Blast this friendly one, because I love taking pot shots at stun targets.
Alright, you have advantage.
Sure do.
Alright, so 3 Eldritch Blasts go out. 2 of them strike, dealing a total of 22 damage. And the creature looks wounded, turning angrily towards you. Anything else?
Except that it's done.
Yeah.
It's just a little more movement, and then that's it for me.
Anna Kate.
Well, seeing Sim trying to steal my kill, I'll turn my attention to that one. attack with advantage.
Okay, so you make several attacks on it with advantage.
18.
18 would strike as you stab it with Shadow Strider for 10. 21 would strike, 26 would strike a second time with your punch. Whap, doing another 14 and badly injuring it.
I will not flurry of blows yet. I'm gonna hang on to those last few key.
Okay.
21.
Reed, what are you gonna do?
Wait, no, that was my offhand attack. My 21,
Yeah.
or my bonus action attack.
Still has a regular bonus.
21 would strike.
Yeah.
Right, so you do another 17, which would drop it. Reed, what do you
And I'll turn back and look at the other one with a little smile.
It just looks dead-eyed at you, like it doesn't even care.
That's all right. I'm still doing it.
Reed's gonna move 5 feet to the east, and then fire 3 Eldritch Blast at this giant
Okay.
mouth demonic sea bass.
Fire at the demonic sea bass.
2, 20, and 24.
Yep. So all three would hit, doing a total of 40 points of damage. Oh, it looks very unhappy.
That's 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna move down to here. Try to keep away from it.
Okay. The Hungry goes next. So it is going to move up this way, getting into a flank, as it jumps at Anakate. It looks hungry. It's going to use its multi-attack, which is a bite and a claw. As it comes in from behind you. Let me just check something really quick. Okay, so yeah, claw attack first. 23 versus AC.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so it tears into you for 17 slashing, and you are grabbed.
Uh-oh. I don't like the sound of that.
It is then going to take a bite attack at you. 29 versus AC.
Ooh, lordy.
Alright.
You are bitten for 5 piercing and 11 necrotic as it bites into you, doing a nasty bit of damage. Ending its turn, the Lost is next, but he has died. So Cornelius, you're up again.
Okay, I will have my friend move up to here.
Alright, so it is flanking now with Anakate.
And alright, now I'm gonna make it do its Force Empowered Ren. So
Alright, so your robotic creature kind of does a force blast at this thing. 18 with the flank would strike, so go ahead and give me a damage roll as it blasts him in the back. So 8 points of damage, is that right?
yep.
Alright, so he's blasted for 8. And does he have any more attacks, or is that it for him?
That's it for him.
Alright, so what are you gonna do?
I will. Let me see. I had disadvantage on this bow. Okay. I will fire my crossbow at disadvantage.
Alright, at short range,
Yeah.
and that's at this guy?
Yeah. The one in front of me.
All right, go ahead. Give me an attack roll. So you draw your crossbow off your back, which would be an item interaction. So whenever you draw a missile weapon, we use this to mark that you have a missile weapon in your hand. So that's an item interaction, and go ahead and give me a shot with the crossbow. Disadvantage. 12, unfortunately, is not enough, and you would fire, but it would just get stuck in him doing no damage. Anything else?
That is it for me.
Alright, so this guy is going to turn back towards Cornelius and kind of roar as he attempts to once again arm spike you twice.
Okay.
Your AC is 15?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so 25 I believe would strike you, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so you are hit for 14 points of piercing damage with the first attack.
Okay.
21 I believe would hit you again, right?
Hits.
Alright, so you take another 12 points of piercing damage, and he is going to attempt his embrace, because he hit with both attacks. Ooh, 24. Man, those are good rolls. So I think he would hit you, right?
Yeah, hits.
Yeah.
You do have a reaction from your defender.
Oh, that's
I do actually. I
true.
forgot.
Do you want to use that?
Yeah, I can oppose disadvantage. Yeah, I
Alright,
do.
that is good, because a 24 became a 12, and that would miss. So he tries to hug you as he hits with both attacks, but luckily you're a little robotic creature, and when you do that, you spend his reaction, so it would be this button.
Yeah.
Yeah, the defender spent its own reaction, though. I don't think it needs to expend yours.
Yeah, no, it's the defender's reaction. So whenever you use a reaction, you just
I
mark him with that. And yeah, so that would miss. So that's it for that creature. Sim, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna step up here and aim 3 Eldritch Blasts at this demonic sea bass, I think Reed called it. Pushing with every one I can hit.
The one right next to you?
Oh, sorry, I rolled with advantage. I forgot to turn that off. Or did I? No, maybe not. Okay, great. Yep.
So 21 would strike him. So as he looks like he's grappling Anakate and about to go for another bite, you blast him for 5. And he is pushed 10 feet. He's still holding her because he's still within range. 12 and 13 would both miss.
Yep.
So that is it for you.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Anakate, what are you going to do? This thing seems to hurt with that bite.
Yeah, which one do I want to attack? I guess I'll attack the one that I have flanking with first.
Okay, so you have +2 to your attacks, the one that's going for Cornelius. 17 would strike as you stab it with Shadow Strider. It takes 11 and is now looking wounded as it is below half health.
Okay. All right. I'll attack it again.
Alright, so you do a punch on your second attack. 19 would strike. You land another nasty blow for 12. And it looks very wounded, but it is still alive.
All right, and I'll turn my attention from my bonus action attack to the hungry, and I'm going to spend an inspiration point to attack with advantage.
Okay.
Ooh.
Whap. 17 would just hit.
17.
Just hit
All right.
for 13.
Yeah, and I will attempt the stunning strike on that one.
The old defensive stun.
Because he is hungry. Alright, so he takes the 13 and has to roll a con save. Let's see how this goes. They seem to be not the most con heavy creatures. 6. He would fail, and he is stunned.
Nice.
Good. Good,
So-
good,
Very,
good.
He's
very
seeing,
elegant monk fighting.
he's seeing stars. And that lasts one turn, I believe.
To the end of my next turn. Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
So you were, I think when he becomes in, so what does that do? Incapacitated. Does that breaks grapple? I forget.
It does, based on the description that posted in the.
All right. So you can
in
take
the chat
grapple
earlier.
off yourself. Yeah.
Okay.
So you're no longer grabbed as this thing is kind of seeing stars for the moment. Reed, what do you want to do?
Ah, that's how I like to fight my enemies when they're completely incapacitated. I'm going to move all the way up here and do 3 Eldritch Blasts with advantage towards the Hungry down here.
All right.
Get those crits.
So the creature seems to be discombobulated as you fire at it, hoping to get some cheap shots. 23, 27, and 24. All right, so you blasted 3 times, doing a total of 36 damage. Nice. And that actually wounded it as it drops below half. Anything else, Reed?
Drops below half. Okay. Yeah, move 5 feet back.
Alright, the hungry goes, but luckily it is stunned, ending its turn. Cornelius, what do you want to do? The creature next to you looks badly wounded, but it's still alive. Now, focusing more on Anna Kate.
Okay, try this. I would like to cast Firebolt at it.
So being at close range, you would have disadvantage unless you want to try to back away first. But then he'd get an oppie.
I'll take the opportunity attack, but yeah, I'll move back.
Alright, so he is going to attempt the oppie, spending his reaction. He swipes at you with his arm spike. 14? So I think that would just miss you, right?
Yeah, I
Alright.
won.
So you jump back. We'll say this is kind of a table, so that's difficult terrain. So that's 10 feet of movement to get there. And now you want to fire blast him?
So the tables are real, just to confirm.
Yes, those are actually there.
Ah, got it.
Alright.
So go ahead and give me a firebolt. Are you at advantage?
No,
Did you
it
blast
shouldn't be.
the?
Hold on.
Did you blast the one that was stunned, or this guy?
This one.
Okay. So unfortunately, 9 would not be enough. And I think you do. Does he get a second firebolt, or is it just one?
No, the damage just goes up.
That's right. So
You
yeah,
know what? Let's do this.
Yeah.
I'll burn my only action surge.
Mm.
All right. So you get another action.
Yeah.
Hey, it's hard to defend myself.
Let's try.
Don't worry.
Yeah, why not try it again?
All right. So you take another firebolt attack. Ooh, man, unlucky. So you get you rolled a 1 and a 2.
Oof. Oh,
Alright.
wow.
So yeah, maybe you're still a bit discombobulated as you're like firing at this thing, and unfortunately you just blast the floor twice. It still seems to be aggravated at Miss Wren, though. Anything else, Cornelius? Do you want to move more, or are you done?
No, I'll stay there. That's me.
All right. So the lost goes. It sort of kind of screeches a bit at you, but it goes back fighting Miss Wren. 20 versus AC, Miss Wren.
Yep, that hits.
Alright, so you're struck once for 13 piercing. 18 versus AC?
That misses.
The defender should have its reaction back now, though, right?
Oh, yeah. So you can go ahead when the defender's turn comes back up, Cornelius, you can take the reaction mark off when your turn
Okay.
passes. So if you click on the token, you should be able to remove that mark. Just to let everyone know that it has its reaction back. That said, you can spend it to give something disadvantage. I don't know if you want to yet, but
No, I'll hold on to it.
Alright, so you hold it for now. 18 would miss on the second attack. And
That's correct.
that is it, so it doesn't get to hug, because it missed once. Sim, what do you want to do?
Nobody likes us. Anything Reed can do, I can do after. Just gonna do the same thing Reed did, because
Blasting.
just such an admirable figure.
Alright, so you take some blasts at the stunned one or at the other one?
At the stunned one, of course.
Of course.
Thought I was doing what Reed was doing. Oh, hey, I got a crit in there.
So the first one would crit, doing 18 points of damage. Second one, 19 would strike for another 6. And 24 would strike for another 7 as you blast it 3 times. It is still stunned. Anything else?
I will step up here and spend a bonus action to send some heals Anacate's way.
So as you heal, something interesting happens.
Okay.
You see the hungry here begin to darken as its eyes glow with a strange fervor.
Uh-oh.
It seems to have been enraged by the healing for whatever reason. But
Interesting.
you gain 5 points, Anakate.
Yeah. Sorry. Wasn't that
That's
good a
alright.
roll.
No problem.
Speaking of, Anakate, what do you want to do?
Yeah. I'm gonna attack the one that is stunned.
Alright.
20.
20 would strike with the first hit, doing 15 points of damage.
Punch.
24 would strike with your offhand punch. Whap, doing another 8 points.
Shoot. Alright, I'll flurry of blows.
Alright, so you take 2 more attacks. 23 would strike yet again. Whap. As you start moving even quicker, doing a bunch of hits. 13 damage. And finally... Oh, natural 1. No, that is going to miss.
Wait,
oh,
it's
wait,
stunned.
no, 28.
I still have advantage.
Yeah. Alright. Go ahead.
Whew.
14 points of damage. Alright, anything else?
And that didn't finish it off. Well, that's too bad.
Nope.
I
It's
will,
looking crazed.
I will prepare to get destroyed.
Alright, so at the end of your turn, I assume it's no longer stunned, right?
That's correct.
Okay. Reed, what do you want to do?
You're muted, Reed.
Sorry. I'm gonna try to finish it off. I suppose I'm gonna move next to Sim and 3 Eldritch Blast.
Alright. So you fire some Eldritch Blasts at it.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll die before we get to find out why healing Anacate was a mistake. That rage thing doesn't sound appetizing.
So you blast him for 6. You blast him for another 15. And the third shot would miss. Oh, he's so close. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Alright,
Did I
the
just-
hungry goes. He is hungry.
Did I just wreck Anacate with those 5 points of healing?
Well, it really depends on if he hits Anacate.
Yeah.
And he is definitely going to lunge at Anacate because he is not happy. Multi-attack, so he starts with his claw. 24, I believe, would strike you.
Is that coming at me?
Yes.
Sorry, I lost audio for a second there. Yeah, 24 hits me.
No!
Alright.
No god!
So, his life hunger is active. So he deals,
Oh god.
starting 18 slashing and 26 necrotic.
Oh.
That's just exactly my hit points.
Alright, so Anacate goes down. He then lunges forward. And he is going to bite at Sim.
Come at me.
11.
That's not gonna hit.
Alright, so he snaps wildly, but luckily you jump back, avoiding it. This poor Anna Kate is down.
Thanks for the 5 hit points, Sam. That was
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, I did not expect that to happen.
And actually, I think, let's see. So as the turn ends, it seems to derage. So it seems like it just lasts till its turn ended.
Well, clearly I should just use healing to bring up Anna Kate. That seems like a sound tactical move here.
I got you, girl. Oh, God. Cornelius, what are you going to do?
Okay, let's try this again. Firebolt the hunger.
Alright, so hoping to finish it off, you send a firebolt over. Yes, 19 would strike, burning the hunger. It goes down. And anything else?
No.
Remember,
I
you
think that's
still
it.
have
Yeah,
your
that's it.
Steel Defender.
I do.
If you want a reaction, or not reaction, bonus action to make him attack as well.
Yeah, I'll do that. Force and power end.
Alright, so you yell a command,
let's see.
and the dog lunges at this guy. 17 would strike.
Okay. 4.
Alright,
10.
so he's blasted for 10. And just a reminder, one thing you can do, like when this guy lunged at Anna Kate with his bloodlust, you, or I guess not now, but if the Steel Defender was next to her, he could have given
Yeah,
disadvantage.
I forgot.
That's fine. It takes some getting used to, for sure. Alright, so the Lost goes. It's going to turn around towards your Steel Defender, and it's going to do some... It's going to try to give it a hug. What's
Okay.
his AC?
AC is 15.
Alright, so it misses with the first, but does get a strike, dealing 10 points of piercing damage to the defender. And
Okay.
ending his turn. Sim.
The defender's
I
at 5.
actually am gonna bring up Anna Kate because that actually seems okay now that the hungry isn't up anymore.
Yeah, now that it's down. So,
So-
Anna Kate,
Ooh.
you gain 27 with a cure wounds.
Thank you.
Feeling much better, though still a bit wounded from being on death's doorstep, as you have 1 level of exhaustion.
Yeah. And I'll actually move over here.
Alright, so you jump up on the table. Anna Kate, this creature seems to be attacking the robot dog creature right now.
All right. I will get on my feet.
Alright, so you flip up to your feet, no longer unconscious. Pick up your sword, I assume.
Yeah. And I'm gonna
Interaction.
start slashing.
Alright, 22, yeah. So as it's distracted by the Steel Defender, you drive your blade right through its back, and it is slain, thus ending combat. So now that things are calming down, so Cornelius described himself to you all. What does Sim look like to Cornelius? Pretend you don't know his name. I just keep saying it.
Sure. Sim is a half-elf in startlingly shiny blue armor, who has the weathered skin of someone who has spent way too much time outside, and sort of looks around cheerfully at everything, regardless of what it is. In this case, a bunch of dead demonic abominations. He's always got at least half of a grin on his face.
Yeah, these definitely are different than the devils you fought before. Any distinguishing symbols or anything
right.
he would notice about you?
He would actually be carrying a pair of identical symbols in different materials, a stylized lantern with an eye instead of a flame, Uh, and yeah, and other than that, a fairly plain but extremely beaten up shield.
Okay. What about Anna Kate?
So Anna Kate is a human with dark brown hair. She's relatively, I guess she's about average height for a human female. She looks young though. She's not. She looks like she's still in her teens. She is wearing austere-looking clothes, like nothing fancy. But she's holding a very nice-looking sword, long sword, and she's got a couple of bows on her back, and looks like she's ready for a fight.
Do you have history, Cornelius?
Yes, I do.
Are you proficient? Give me a history check.
Oh yay! Finally, another
Okay.
historian in the party.
History.
So the blade actually has a hint of elven craftsmanship to its design, though you would place it as being an extremely old piece, probably from several cycles ago. Each cycle is about 2,000 years, and you would guess it's 6 or so cycles old, so possibly over 12,000 years old. Very nice piece. You would be very curious as to where she got it.
Yeah, he would keep that in mind
Okay.
for later questions.
Yeah. What about Reed? What do you look like to him, Reed?
Reed is another half elf, and he has some studded leather armor, a very sylvan kind of outfit. There's something a bit of the Fae with Reed. He has a rod of the Pack Keeper, and on his back is strapped on top of his backpack is a gigantic book. But he's, not heavily armed. There's a scimitar on his hip, but he's not decked out with too many weapons or heavy armor or anything like that.
Any distinguishing marks or features about you?
Yeah, I mean, I guess there could be kind of a strange he might kind of flicker a bit in and out of existence briefly, because of
Almost
past
an ethereal quality to him.
Yeah,
That's
but,
true. Yeah, a little see-through.
Interesting.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, what do you all want to do as things are kind of calming down, and you all sort of look towards Cornelius, who seems a bit crazed, like he's been down here a while, but luckily it looks like he's still maintaining his sanity.
As soon as the fighting stops, Sim will sort of saunter towards the imps to look for crystals and sort of call over his shoulder toward Cornelius as he passes. I am sorry to benefit from what seems to be your misfortune, but we have need of these to take care of a pressing matter. In all fairness, if we succeed, it will save your life too. So, and proceed to start picking up crystals.
Alright, you gather the 4 crystals, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cornelius doesn't say anything. He just sits there trying to calm himself down, so to speak. None of you are currently. He just does not care about what's the group in the current area. He's just trying to calm himself down.
Alright, so yeah, Cornelius still seems a bit affected by by whatever it was he just saw. You would guess that those people had something to do with him, because he seemed much more affected by them than you guys did. So you collect the 4 crystals. Anikate, you use second wind to make yourself feel a bit better. And what does the group want to do?
I'll address the new figure.
And just as an FYI, the room looks different now. It's no longer a laboratory. You do see the door behind you again, and you see this is some sort of supply room with barrels and tables.
Yeah.
Call themselves whatever
With
they want.
Cornelius kind of calming down, he would say, I am sorry. Thank you for your help. My name is Cornelius Lion Mantle. Pleasure to meet you all.
I greet you. I am called Sim.
Cornelius, quick question. You were part of the were you part of the Phoenix Guild or the Artisans Guild?
He was part of the Phoenix Guild.
Alright, so you would notice he has the markings of one of the members of the Phoenix Wizard College, or Phoenix Guild, which is the main magic institution within the Teruvian Empire. His markings, does anyone have Knowledge Arcana?
Yes, indeed.
So you can make a check. You might know something about his markings.
Oop.
You would see the markings of a crafter, one of the creationists of the Phoenix Guild. Also sometimes partnered with the Artisan Guild, which is separate but also kind of part of the Phoenix Guild. Their organization is a bit odd. There's several wings to it. But he seems like he's from this era, at least with the clothing and markings. Like maybe he was down here studying or something. It's hard to say.
I suppose I must ask you what you were doing down here on your own, or as alone as one of you can be, he says, gesturing at the robot.
Well, I'm a bit of a fanatic of anything really that predates the current day. So I convinced the people that I work for to come down here and do research. And
There are others with you?
it's more... No, just me. And as he gestures to his field defender, my friend.
So there is a kobold with them who says, were the others killed by the creatures down here? The others you said you brought with you.
I would assume so.
And she nods. My name is Barry, she says and smiles.
Behind closed doors.
Pleasure to meet you. Forgive my lack of words. I'm still a bit disheveled.
Somebody holler at Pocket.
Well, disheveled or not, there is some urgency. The being responsible for these creatures that killed your companions, well, it seems to want us all dead, and we do not have as much time as we should like to resolve this. Do you feel prepared to? Do you feel prepared to venture some effort to destroy this creature and depart?
I'm of well mind now. I will be able to say, if you would allow me, I will be much assistance to you.
Glancing over at the marking symbols, yes, it seems that you are likely to have skills that will be of help to us. It only remains now to decide. I'll glance at the others and say, and sort of shrug and glance as if to ask, well, we're gonna take him?
He seems real. He doesn't seem like an illusion.
He has pretty dog, Beryl says as she smiles at the defender.
Cerberus will commence to lick Beryl in the face.
The little kobold would laugh and pat him friendlily on the head. I don't know if friendly is a word, but she seems happy.
Only question is whether it is necessary to make haste or whether we should take more time to attempt to deal with Anna Kate's wounds. I do not know if it is wise to venture while she is so injured.
Go ahead.
I can drink a potion if we need to move quickly. Believe I still have a potion in here somewhere. Yes, I have 2 potions of healing. But I won't have. I won't be able to do a lot of the things that I can do.
Yes, to go straight from one fight to another is no simple thing. And
Were you
I
saying
understand.
something, Cornelius?
Yeah, he would just say, I understand if you wish to stay here and rest. I need to fix, as he points to Cerberus, I need to fix him as well, so.
Yeah, I think an hour, a short rest would be in order. It would definitely help me. And
very well. If we are to do that, then I can expend some more healing if anyone is in need of it.
Is anyone other than me injured?
No, I think you just ran up there and like pissed all of them off, and then just got beat up.
That's what I do.
All right, Monk Tank.
Minus dodging, which didn't. Yeah.
Dodging is for wimps.
Dodging, you cough up a
All
bunch
right.
of blood.
Well, it looks like we're taking another short rest, so I'm just going to go
Dodging.
ahead and cure Anna Kate some more. Hopefully that's overkill. Maybe it's not.
I
No.
will.
Anna
can we take a
Kate,
moment to search the storeroom here, see if we can find anything good?
Sorry,
Yeah,
Cornelius.
and
were you
fix
saying
my
something?
Cerberus. Yeah, I will just I'll be fixing Cerberus in the meantime.
Alright, so the group is attempting a short rest. First, let's roll for events to see if anything happens while you're trying to do this, because you are in a dangerous area.
Yeah,
D20 roll someone, please.
Okay.
on it. Oh! Let's hope low is good.
Low actually was good this time. So let me go through what's happening. So as time is passing, you said you were healing, right, Sim?
Yep.
So go ahead and heal Anna Kate.
Well, I got the cap for that. It's 21.
Oh, 21? Alright. So I think that brought her to full.
Great.
Just two hit points short of full, but that's all right.
Good enough.
So, so you, how many 5th level spell slots do you have now?
Oh, well, I have just spent them, and I have 0 right now. I will get them back at the end of the short rest.
Alright. So... you get those back at the end, but for now, alright, so Cornelius, you are trying to heal your pup, which I think you're able to do, right?
I am.
Alright, so let me make it so this token reflects his values. What's his HP?
His max HP is 15. Yeah, 15.
Oh wait, no, it should be more than
It
that.
shouldn't
Yeah.
be. Hold up.
It's your level times 5.
Isn't it just Artificer level, though?
Oh yeah, that's
I'm
true.
9 Artificer.
Yeah,
I'm
so
9
would that
Artificer.
be 45?
Yeah, you would have 45. Yeah.
Alright, so it would be...
I think it's plus something also. But hang on.
I think it's like 5
Hold
plus
up.
Artificer level times 5. I forget. There's some formula
Maybe.
like that. It's something plus.
It's been a while since I played an Artificer. Hold up.
yeah, that's fine. So let me know what he should be at, and I'll give him some points.
It's the It's the Defender's con modifier plus your intelligence modifier plus 5 times your level, Artificer level.
Okay.
So,
Oh, it's a complicated formula.
con plus 8.
Yeah. Defender's con, Artificer's int, 5 times Artificer level.
So what's the Defender's con? modifier. Aren't
Our
they,
proficiency,
isn't that a set amount? Like,
Yeah, it's just
our
plus 2, I
proficiency
think.
bonus is 4 now. In
It's
case
plus
that,
4.
okay. So
no,
it's
no. I'm sorry. The con is plus 2. Our proficiency bonus is 4. So it's the
all right.
it doesn't. Yeah, I'm sorry.
You confused me, Kate. Go ahead, Cornelius. You tell me
It's
what it is.
plus. It's plus 2. It's 14.
Okay, so it's plus 2. So 9 times 5 plus 2. Is that what you?
And then plus his int.
What's your int?
And my plus 4.
Okay, so plus 6. Got it. So he's at 51. All right, so 51. And what's its AC?
Is AC. It's 15, I think, if I'm right.
Okay. 15. And. Alright, so that's all correct. Got his name. Boom. Alright, and you were able to heal him during the short rest. And the short rest would pass, by the way. If you want to benefit from the short rest, go ahead and spend one of your short rests. At which point you can spend hit dice and gain back any abilities you would normally on a short rest.
Okay. Also, everyone, including Cerberus, can gain 9 temporary HP for ending a short rest in my presence.
Nice. So go ahead.
Okay.
Each of you give yourselves 9. And Cerberus. So if he gets temp HP, Cornelius, you would put it in his red thing there.
Okay. So 5.
It was 9 temp HP.
Oh, 9? Okay.
Yeah, because I think Sim has an ability when on a long rest or short rest.
Yeah, at the end of the short rest, I can pick 5 creatures and grant them some HP, or temp HP.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so you're all feeling a bit better, though Anakate and Sim still look like they're a little sore from past wounds with their exhaustion. It is now 12 o'clock, so it's about lunchtime. What does the group want to do? It's been quiet in here.
To the cathedral now, or have we anything else that remains to explore?
I mean, we could check these barrels if it is a storeroom, if we do find anything.
Oh, that's right. You were looking around, right?
Yeah.
Alright. So give me perception checks up to... Well, you can all take a look if you want. Anyone who wants to take a look around.
Sure, why not?
Okay. Why not? Yeah. That's
So
good, but
15, 17, but that's disadvantage, so it'd be a 6.
Oh wait, sorry, I forgot about my disadvantage. Oops.
Oh,
Sorry. I'll just roll a second time, take the lower.
yeah, so that would be 13. So Reed, as you're looking around in here, the barrels seem like whatever was in them has long faded. You're actually kind of surprised the barrels and the tables themselves haven't rotted, but they still seem like they're in pretty good condition. As you move aside one of these barrels, kind of searching around, the floor looks a bit strange to you. Investigation here might tell you more.
Okay.
You
I'm
can
not
take guidance
best-
from. Yeah,
I'm
but
not the best at investigation, but I will call out that there's something that looks interesting over here.
I'll offer to cast guidance on
Okay.
whoever wants to take a look, but it shouldn't be me.
All right.
I'll take a look.
Okay.
Take that 1d4.
Actually, no, never mind. I have +0 in investigation. For some reason, I thought I was trained.
Plus,
All
you're
right.
kind of woozy from that bite.
Well, I'll ask our new
Yeah.
friend if he feels up
Yes,
to it.
yes.
Cornelius, would you care to take a look? I understand that many of your profession have some understanding of hidden structures.
If you're speaking, Cornelius, you might be muted.
sorry. Or I will take a look.
Alright, so you kind of examine the floor where Reed said it looked a bit odd. Go ahead and give me a investigation. 15 or 18 with your passive.
Yep.
So when you take a look here, at first the floor does look a little odd to you, and then you realize part of it is illusory as your finger goes through it a bit. Do you want to try to stick your
If you would-
hand down there?
Wait, wouldn't Reed's True Sight still be up? He's still got 10 minutes left on it?
Oh, do you read?
Yeah.
We cast it at 11:10, I think was the note.
So an hour has passed.
Oh wait, no, we took a short rest. It has to have been more than an hour. Sorry,
Yes.
I was going off of timestamps because you said it was about noon. But yep, sorry, we're good. It would, but we took a short rest, so it has, or during the short rest. I don't know.
You didn't realize what I was saying.
Yeah, let's say it happened after. That's fine.
Alright.
So yeah, Cornelius.
Yeah,
you-
Cornelius will.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he would stick his hand. He would stick his hand through
Yeah, I mean,
the illusion
to
if
be
he knew it was an illusion.
Okay. So below the floor, it feels like there is some kind of vial, maybe a couple of vials, if you want to try to pull them out.
Yeah, he would pull them out. There are vials here. I don't know what they are. And he would pull them out.
Alright, so as you pull these out, they look to be glass vials filled with what might be some kind of reagents. In fact, do we have a religious person here?
Yeah.
So,
Trained.
Sim, you recognize them as incenses and various religious components. You believe there are about 600 gold pieces worth.
Jeez. All right.
This looks like some kind of cache that was hidden here.
600, you said?
Yeah, 600 gold pieces of religious components.
And these are refined components ready to use for whatever.
Yes, exactly.
Jeez. Okay. I would notify the party that they are useful for rituals of divine magic. Then.
And
Yeah,
now I
it's
get
quite a sum.
to figure out how to do the inventory. Find components, arcane, quantity. Here we go. Got it.
Alright. So, allocate, or I guess who's taking them?
I think I would love you to take some because I have spells that use some, but I do not want to carry 600. I would not carry this whole supply.
So, the components actually aren't very heavy. Like, most of these are just the actual vials, because these are like dusts and various, like, incenses. They're not very
Yeah. The reason I wouldn't want to carry them all is mostly the eggs in one basket thing, not the weight.
Alright.
Yeah. I throw myself up in the front often enough that I don't actually want to carry that much of anything valuable. But so I would sort of portion out, I think 200 gold worth of that before chucking the rest in the bag of holding, unless the party objects.
Alright. I can't figure out how to edit the D&D Beyond. I don't know.
It's fine.
I might not have rights to or something.
Yeah, I'll leave notes here in the journal, and then we can have Beryl or someone else go back to it later.
So,
Okay.
so yeah, just make a note that 400 of it was put into the treasury, because Sim took 200.
Yep, got it.
And I assume no one else is taking any, right? Okay. Well, what does the group want to do?
I guess it's time for the big fight.
Yes, let us go on to Cathedral. If there remains anything to explore down here, we can do so after dealing with deadly threat.
Black Sabbath.
Right.
Oh, let's do Black Friday.
Alright, so the group is headed up, and you can open the door now. So as Reed steps forward, he attempts to pull the doors inward, which open up into the hallway.
Before we breach, we should distribute these crystals. We possess 5. We will need 1 more to enter the door. Perhaps it is wise to distribute the remainder among parties. Unless, perhaps better to put them all on in a kit who can move the fastest, I don't know. It seems to me that position of these crystals could be important in coming fight.
Oh, one other thing I'll mention, Cornelius. For whatever reason, after you were able to, after that fight ended, you actually feel a lot more sane and grounded. Something about defeating those visions from your past made you feel better overall.
Okay.
Just in here. Like, you feel more calm than you did before in this place.
Mm-hmm.
And you should be able to move your token if you want to follow them into that hallway to the north. You and the steel
Alright.
defender.
Okay. Let's see. Come on.
But yeah, I mean, if I had looked at that,
They went up this way.
I would. If I had not known about this, I probably wouldn't have suspected
Let's
anything.
do this.
I would have been like I always was. Love struck, acting all out of luck.
So as you come up this way, you said you're going towards the door now?
Yeah, we're planning to approach the cathedral.
Okay. So yeah, go ahead. You can keep moving. Sorry.
So, do we have preferences as to who should carry crystals?
I guess if
So-
there's 5, we'll give 2 to Anna Kate and 1 to the rest of the party.
So Anna Kate, as you get up here, you would notice that the door here once again looks like the monastery door from your past.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Is there problem, Kate?
Are you muted?
Sorry, I was talking away. I see that it's so it was the south door before, but now it's the door to the east.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it. Ooh. I'm very tempted to see what's inside, but I know we have a mission here.
I leave decision to you, Kate, for I trust your judgment. But remember, Cordis said whatever this tinder was, it fed and strengthened from memories. Perhaps we are disrupting its process of feeding by defeating these entities, but perhaps it is simply part of how it sustains itself. I do not know. I honestly am not sure whether it is good idea to disrupt more of these traps, illusions, whatever they are. It might be
Yes.
it might be weakening the thing in the cathedral, or it might simply be part of its existence.
It's certainly weakening us every time we do
Yeah.
one of these battles.
Oh,
Um,
sorry. Real quick, Cornelius. Do you have dark vision?
I don't. I am blind.
That's probably. I
No.
was gonna say that's probably why you can't see what they're doing. Do you have
Yeah.
torches or any sort of light source you could spend to light this area up?
Let me see. I do have a torch.
All right. Do you want to use it to gain light?
Yes, he would.
Alright, so go ahead and expend a torch. And if you look in the journal section under lighting, there's a torch you can pull onto the board and that will light the area up for you. But you will have to move that torch as you move. It's
This is
under
wrong.
resources lighting under the journal.
Oh, so when someone does fornication.
Your skill defender has dark vision, so you could climb on its back and have it carry you around or lead you.
True.
I don't think you
True.
should actually do this. It's a good idea to be able to see in the dark, but in a pinch, it's good to remember that the steel defender will obey you if you ask it to lead you, and it can see. So,
I like seeing in the dark.
Yeah,
I still like having a torch, like just
Yeah.
for gameplay. It's like
Yep.
natural, you know.
yeah.
Originally, I had an infusion that helped me, but
There you
I
go.
took it away for whatever reason.
No, I'm serious. This is terrifying.
Alright, so Cornelius would light up a torch as he comes down the hallway. So you do have to move it with
Yep.
you, unfortunately. But you can click and drag to highlight multiple tokens, then you can move them all together.
Okay.
Oh, can you do that? Yeah, cool.
Yes,
Yes,
like a strategy game, RTS.
All
So
right.
yeah,
So,
Kate, what are you gonna do about this door?
um, hearing both Reed and Sim, I'm going to flip a coin. Odd, I'm going toward the door. Even, I'm going toward the sanctuary. Okay. So, despite my overwhelming curiosity, because this is a memory I don't have full understanding of,
Oh man, oh that is tempting.
So,
Jeez.
it is
are you
partially suppressed.
are you telling everyone that you recognize the door?
I am. Yeah, that's the door. That's the door to my monastery. Um, and before I heard the sounds of the battle, I know if I go in there, I'll see what happened. I really I really need to know that.
Eh,
How do you know this entity knows what you don't know?
I The memory is buried somewhere inside me. I just can't reach
I
it.
would encourage you to exercise caution. I remember
Oh, I
Beryl also say that her memory was not preserved precisely. Things were different.
yeah, I saw a door too. Beryl says. Though, when we defeated Demon, I remember feeling better afterwards. So I don't know what that means though.
So perhaps whatever you may feel better, but what Beryl saw was not quite the event she remembered. Things were
But what
different.
she said what was different was that we were there.
Yes,
Mm,
you all were there, and Tribe was. Uh, they were in the egg hatchery, whereas in the actual event, they told me later about man who stole eggs. So
Ah,
the
okay.
memory wasn't exactly the same, but I did feel calmer for whatever reason afterwards. She says. And Cornelius, this might resonate a little with you because you kind of felt the same way after your vision.
Oh,
actually, yeah, he would speak up. Say, actually,
Oh.
the same thing happened to me.
When they tell you to go find love, it's only a dose of
well then,
fairness.
is perhaps chasing this feeling of satisfaction. If it is truly important enough to you and the Kate, well, I will not abandon you if you choose to enter the door. But I
I
still do not think it is wise.
If we defeat this thing, I will have missed this chance.
Do you.
Ah,
And Beryl kind of takes your hand as she senses you're feeling a bit unsure, and she says, do you think the creature has memory that maybe Anakate does not remember?
I don't know. I
Hmm.
don't know if it does or not.
Is there
Um,
anything in particular you wish to learn? Because as Cortes tells
ooh,
us, these are traps. So
I
if there is
I
something
wish
you
to
can learn
learn.
quickly, then perhaps we should go. But we will disrupt things once we are there.
I
So
wish I wish to learn the identity of the people who attacked the monastery and killed my brother. I I can't remember their faces. I can't remember other than they were dressed in black. I don't remember anything about what their clothing looked like.
that is a
That's
heavy burden.
that was the moment when my personality split.
So Beryl just kind of looks at the party a little concerned and says, well, uh, I will support whatever tribe thinks is best.
I know
I'm
I'm new to this group, but I will
A equals
follow
Aries.
you.
Oh, I get it. So the two A's in my name.
Uh, I
I'm
cannot, in good conscience, tell you not to do this, but I would ask you not to do this. But who am I to you that you should do as I ask on such a matter?
Yeah, if I would say, Anna Kate, if you feel strongly about this, then we should we should follow you and help you. I mean,
Well, the problem is we're running out of time. So
yeah, there
Eh.
could be another way.
Again, as I say, we do not know if this is a way of weakening the thing in the cathedral or not, but it may. And if it is a chance that it is a chance I would be willing to take for your sake, if you truly believe you would benefit from seeing what is behind door.
do we think more of these crystals would be better?
I remain confident that having more of these is likely to help us in coming fight. I just remain concerned that allowing crystals to be formed at all is also strengthening creature. We do not know.
Well, the imps already had the crystals coming in when we went in, right?
So
They were just
you
It
think
seemed that they were doing something to empower them.
Oh, I just realized I was muted. I wonder how much stuff I said that no one heard. You think that the imps were? Did you guys hear any of the stuff Beryl was saying, or was I just talking?
Yeah,
to
we
myself?
did.
Yeah,
Okay,
we heard
okay.
the barrel.
we did, yeah.
All right. You did see the imps drawing power into the crystals, like with the other room, while Cornelius
Filling
was,
them up. Yeah.
Yeah, while
Stuff was
Cornelius was being attacked. You would guess that was from whatever mental trauma he was going through.
Right. I am just. I.
And actually, we are a little bit past the halfway point. Do you want to take a 5-minute break?
Yeah, I could use a bio break.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's take 5 minutes.
Is equals to
So. Question, Cornelius.
Yes.
Actually, I will just message you about it on Discord.
Okay.
I return.
I still haven't left. Alright, now I'm gonna leave. Give me a moment. What's all this barking out here? What's going on?
Hey Lou, I can see that token. Just
Alright, I'm back.
Awesome.
How's everybody doing?
oh, I was just while you were gone, I was letting you know I can see that token.
What, do you have control of it or something?
I don't know. But
Oh, you do. That's why.
sorry.
No, that's fine. That's on me for not checking that. Alright. I
So I don't
assume,
need to
Snap.
go in the door anymore.
I assume I assume you can't see it now, though.
No, I cannot.
Okay. So, are we all back?
Thought we were waiting on Reed, but maybe I'm wrong. Is he back?
I am back.
Oh, hey.
Alright. So yeah, what does the group want to do?
What is the verdict?
Yeah, we're waiting on Anna Kate's decision, it seems like.
I think she's gonna want to go in. Sorry.
Alright.
So yeah, she draws her sword.
How long do you want us to wait after you enter the door for us to follow behind? When we enter, it will disrupt memory further than your entry, I believe.
She's not really
For
even
these-
paying attention to you.
Well, not gonna let her get too
Really
far
sweet.
ahead.
Speak up and say to Anna Kate, you might want this, and he will cast on her. Let me see, where is it? There you are. He will cast this.
So haste. Alright.
I
So,
think you're whispering.
if you do cast that now, and you have full spell slots, right? Because it says all your spell slots have
I
been
do.
used, but I don't think that's right. So make sure your sheet.
No, I have. Yeah.
So yeah, make sure your sheet has all the spell slots. But if you do cast that now, it'll only last a minute. That's
I would
This might not
cast.
take.
I will cast it when we get in. I would.
Well, I would also point out that I had this,
Okay.
In case that comes into play. But I'll say yes. Give me
So here, let me take a look at your sheet, Cornelius, because it might be. Yeah, so it's
I
set
don't
to
know why.
whisper. So here, I'll set it to not whisper. Always roll advantage and don't auto roll. And yeah, I'll put your spell slots back to full because they're at 0 right now.
Yeah, because I didn't know why my spell slots were at 0.
I think for whatever reason they always start at 0, so you have to. So you see, like it says like 4 and then slots remaining, so you just have to. Although I think it should auto adjust now, but just make sure when you cast spells it takes them. I'll say though, you probably want to wait on haste because that only lasts a minute.
Yeah, I would wait when we get in to
Okay.
cast it.
And Anna Kate, you said you're just walking in.
I am, but I will say to them, give me 30 seconds. Whatever a second is, you know.
I will start counting.
So Anna Kate, as you walk up to the door, you see it's another double doors, which is kind of weird because you don't think your temple doors looked exactly like this with the double doors. Are you opening them?
I am carefully opening them with my blade drawn.
Alright, so once again they open into a bright light.
I will walk into the light.
And we'll
Alright.
dramatically start counting down on his fingers.
So, you enter an area, and actually there would be light, so give me a moment. As you walk in, so it looks like your temple, except there are a bunch of these guards in here, as well as two people you recognize, Vortag and Jarell. Jarell, let's see. Jarell is kind of looking down with a sad look on his face, as if he is troubled by something. And you would see Vortag standing over one of the people of your temple who looks badly wounded, and he is looks like he's questioning them. He says, "Where is it? Tell me." And the person seems confused and unsure what to do. As you appear, he would stop suddenly and turn around, looking at you. And he says, "What are you doing here? You don't belong here."
What are you doing in the monastery? You were never in the monastery?
He smiles a bit as he says this, and you would see the image of a familiar creature kind of offset underneath his. And actually, sorry, this should be to everyone now, since you've all seen it.
Ugh.
And he kind of looks over at you as you recognize this weird beast within his form. And he says, "You shouldn't have come here. You don't belong." And he kind of nods, and these guys start coming at you. At this point, what is your passive perception? 11?
13.
13? Alright, so you hear movement along the walls. You're not sure what it is, but you don't see anything. And I'm guessing you all would be following her in, right? At 30 seconds?
Yeah, I mean, we're just waiting the 30 seconds, so let us know when that's passed.
Alright. Give me initiative rolls.
Ooh, from out here. Exciting.
Move things. Well, no, I'll keep you here. And Anna
Oof.
Kate, give me a wisdom save.
Oof.
Oh man.
We are.
All right.
And they call
We are in danger.
We're in danger. So these guys kind of walk up towards you, Anna Kate. And what do you want to do? Looks like they're coming over to kind of grab at you.
I'm going to look at Jarell and say, why? Why did this happen?
So he kind of looks back at you and says, "Are you sure any of this really happened? Can you trust anything you're seeing?"
Is it my turn in initiative?
At this point, we're out of turn still. I just wanted to get it ready because you
Oh, I
failed your
see.
saving throw.
I see. So can I act then?
Yeah, that's what I was asking. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna run. I'll step of the wind and run right at Vortag.
Okay. So you rush past these guys rushing up at Vortog. And
Yep.
He just kind of stands there watching you.
I will swing at him.
And this guy says, "Anna Kate, I'm sorry." Or, what would he call you, Anna Kate, at this point in your memory, or was it just be Anna?
He would probably call me Kata because I'm not sure Jarell ever knew my full name.
Okay. So yeah, he would.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe
The
if
memory
he's
could
here
be
in the
muddled a
monastery,
bit.
maybe you. Huh?
The memory could be muddled a bit.
Well, if he was in the monastery, he may have known who I was all along.
Okay. So yeah, he says,
So
"I'm
that's
sorry."
yeah.
You would start swinging at him. Give me an intelligence check.
Oh, this will be great.
Nat 20. It's a D20. High variance. Let's see
As,
it.
you feel like okay. So yeah, you're swinging, but it almost feels like you're in some kind of dream where you know you're trying to affect something, but you're being slowed for some reason, and like your fists aren't doing anything.
Do I see her?
No, you're outside right now. You guys were waiting.
Yeah. Alright. I had something, but no. Dang it.
Alright, so at this point, we'll say it's been about 30 seconds.
In
And
we
there
go.
are two of me now.
So you guys come in.
How did that happen?
Hang on, Sim.
Oh, is that intentional?
Yes, that is
Opa,
intentional.
velho. Oh, you
Got it.
Cornelius, you came in. You would see one of Anna Kate standing here, kind of swinging at this old man who you don't recognize. Actually, some of you, I guess, Reed, you would recognize Vortag from when you fought him, right?
Yeah.
And actually, Sim, I think you did too, because that was when
Right,
I
he
came-
was in town briefly, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you
was in
two would
town.
recognize Vortag, and you would see a second Anna Kate kind of staring or standing next to her and kind of laughing at her with a bow in hand. So you guys did initiative. And as you come in here, it feels like things get disrupted a bit. And things change.
What's going on?
What's going on? So this guard is not actually a guard, but one of the lost.
I wanted more hymns.
You don't see any imps.
That's sad.
This guy just sort of fades away, and Vortag now looks like one of the hungered. And you just see Anna Kate standing there, kind of staring at him. Looks like she's under some kind of thrall.
And this figure here? Oh, that's also gone? Okay, cool. One of these.
That's one of the lost.
Okay.
Alright, so now the other Anna Kate is still just standing there, as if she's looking at the first one who's enthralled and just sort of maybe taunting her a bit. So let me give them initiative rolls. They came in. And the first one to act is the Lost. Alright, so this guy here, who, as you walk in, he looks towards you angrily, and the guard kind of morphs and turns into this weird creature that you're familiar with, and he is going to go and read, lunging and trying to hit you with his 2 arm spikes. This feels familiar.
No!
So 10 versus AC, I believe, would miss you.
Yep.
But the 19.
I'm gonna cast shield.
Disadvantage.
Oh, all right. So you want to impose disadvantage on that one? All right. So I'll make him.
Yeah.
And it's on me. I should have given you some time to do that. It would be have to be before he made his attack roll. So when he's attacking, just next time let me know before I say the number. But for this time, it's my fault because I didn't give you time. So I'll re-roll that. That would miss. That would be a 13. So your creature kind of jumps at this thing, kind of biting at it, and it would knock the attack off a bit. So that's it for that guy. Anna Kate, I need another wisdom save as you are stuck in this strange...
Is this something where I could use stillness of mind?
Actually...
Or would I even know?
Let me take a look at it, what it says exactly.
Yeah.
So this isn't really a charm or frighten. This is more illusory, so I'm going to say no.
Okay, could I use this?
You could, but you can also wait till after she rolls. And sorry, that would be an int save, not a wisdom save, Anna.
Oh, okay. Well then,
because I forgot this is illusory. Sorry.
It's a save though, not a check. It's a save, not a check.
Yeah, it's a save.
Okay, so I'm not at disadvantage at least.
Yeah.
And Cornelius, did you say you wanted to flash genius her?
Yeah,
Okay.
I would have.
So what's the bonus to that?
Just your int
Plus
mod.
4.
So, yeah, plus 4.
4.
Hey.
All right.
Plus 4.
So spend one of those because I know you only get a certain number per day.
Yep.
And how many do you have left?
I have. How many do I get? Hold up. I have 3 left.
Okay. So Cornelius, as you see Anna Kate struggling, you kind of point at her, instilling her with some magic, and 17 would be enough, breaking the spell. So Anna Kate, as your vision kind of wobbles a bit, you see now Vortag is actually this creature in front of you. And you do see another one of yourself next to you, which seems to be working with the creature, drawing energy out of you. But you break it, or you've broken that, so it's your turn. What do you want to do?
All right, and this is the real me, right?
This one, yeah.
The north one. Okay. I'm just like frustrated that I didn't get answers to my questions, so I take Shadow Strider and try to drive it through this thing's face.
Alright, so you kind of scream, lunging forward to attack. Oh, and Cornelius, mark yourself as using a reaction on you. Because you used your reaction for the flash of
Yeah,
genius.
okay.
15 would not be enough, and it roars angrily, just batting the sword away, realizing you broke the enchantment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right, unarmed strike on it.
Oh yeah, 21. So as it bats it away, you kind of do a cross and just whap, knock it right in the face. Doing 7 plus 5, so 12 points of damage.
I'd like to try to stun it also.
Alright, so you expend one of your stuns, giving it a con save. 20 versus con, so it would make it.
Yeah. Yep. Um, shoot. Um, ah. I'll spend a key point to dodge
Alright,
till
so
I
use
figure out.
patient defense, getting ready for a counterattack. To the south of you, Kata says he must have had a reason for being here. He must have been involved somehow.
Don't you think I know that?
You all see her talking to herself.
Literally.
This guy here will spring forward towards Cornelius, trying to do his arm spikes to you to hug you. 12, I think, would miss, luckily.
That misses, yeah.
But 25, I believe, would hit you. So you are struck
Yes, it
for
does.
12 piercing damage as it rushes in and stabs you. Oh. Did you not heal up during the rest at all?
No.
Okay.
I used. I think I used one of my hit dice. That's it.
Yeah, because you can use as many hit dice as you want if you do take a short rest. But that's
Okay.
fine. So you are struck, and are you below half now? No, it doesn't look like it. So you're not wounded yet. Luckily, he missed with the second one and ends his turn. This one here is going to lunge at Sim.
No hugs, please.
No hugs. Well, he couldn't roll above a 15, so you just kind of knock him back with your shield, and he is unable to do anything to you.
You ever tried to hug someone with a shield? It's hard.
Yeah, I'm like, bah, no means no, as you knock him back. This thing is going to roar and swipe at Anakate, luckily doing so at disadvantage. 18 becomes an 11, so that misses, and it attempts to lock onto you with its huge mouth.
Wait, which one is doing that? Oh,
This
the
guy.
hunger.
Yeah.
Shoot. Yeah.
So that is a natural 1, and you manage to knock him back, and he's unable to get you. That's it for him. Reed, what are you going to do?
I want to see if we can clear out some of these enemies. So I'm going to cast
Sorry, real quick, what's your passive perception?
passive perception is 15.
Okay. Go ahead, what are you doing?
I'm going to cast banishment on the two guys in front of me. This guy and this guy.
Alright, so that's a charisma save.
Yeah.
Alright, so they are attempting to resist as you try to send them back to whatever foul plane they came from. If they even came from a foul plane. That is a charisma. 14.
No, 18.
Alright, so the first one fails. And 2. Nope. So they both go poof. As you begin
Okay, I'm
concentrating. Yep.
Yep.
So they kind of roar as they vanish, just poofing out of existence. And go ahead and put your timer on, which is the stopwatch, I believe.
Okay.
So that's it for you. Cornelius, what are you going to do? You got one who's on you, and the other two just suddenly vanish for whatever reason.
Okay. I will take an opportunity attack.
What do you mean opportunity attack?
If he has one.
Oh,
This
so
one.
for
Oh,
both.
you mean you're moving?
From this
Okay,
one.
gotcha. He
Yeah, I'm
will.
moving.
He will attempt to smack you as you go out of his range. So he spends his reaction, and he is going to lunge at you with his arm spike. 16 versus AC.
It hits, but I will cast shield on myself.
All right. So as he lunges at you, you throw your hand up, yelling a quick arcane chant, and he is knocked back as you cast shield. Go ahead and spend your reaction on that. And spend
Okay.
one of your first level spells, I assume.
Yep.
So I think if you click on shield in your spell book, it should automatically minus the spell if you want to just do that.
Yeah, I did that. So,
Oh, did you? I didn't
think it went.
see shield anywhere. Try again, because I don't think it actually popped up.
Oh, okay. Let's try that.
Okay,
There
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 we
we
go.
go.
Alright, so yeah, you
Alright.
cast shield as a reaction. So go ahead, keep going. What else are you doing?
Alright, then I will do firebolt on the one that attacked me.
Alright, you hurl a firebolt at him.
Put it.
Oh yeah, 19 would strike. So he is seared by arcane fire. Wow, nice roll. Taking, is it 3d10 at this level?
Yeah, level 11. You get
Alright,
3d10.
alright. So he takes 23.
Oof.
Ow. He is pretty burned. Unfortunately, you used your... Oh no, you still have your bonus action. You gonna do anything with that?
Yeah, I will.
And your dog got
Cerberus.
his reaction back, so you could take that off him.
Okay. So yeah, I will just move Cerberus. 20, about here. And that's
Okay.
my turn.
So he goes over to there. Sim, what do you want to do?
Well, this again. I am going to cast Prestidigitation to light my Lantern of Revealing.
Alright.
Because I think it's time for shenanigans again.
Yeah, when you do that, you would see 1, 2, 3.
I don't think a Lantern of Revealing reveals outside of its bright radius, so I think it only reveals for 30 feet.
I think that's all of them, but let me double check.
Oh, is that actually 30 feet?
I guess this one you wouldn't see.
Oh, okay.
Just ignore him.
Okay.
He pops in for a second, then pops back out.
Okay. That phase is light, sure, why not? Okay. And are the ones we can see holding shiny crystals?
Yes, they're doing their shininess as they're looks like they're maybe pulling energy from out of Kate.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see, bonus actions. I don't have anything great to do here. Yeah, I will just hold my position here.
Okay. So next guy is banished, so he can't do anything. Anna Kate.
All right. Kata did not make any kind of move against me that last round, so
No, she's just kind of standing there as if she's looking around and kind
she's
of
just hanging out.
taking all this in with you.
Yep. All right. I'm attacking that thing in front of me again.
All right.
Man,
What else?
that's a miss.
Quick question: the Lantern of Revealing. What else does it do? Anything besides reveal invisible creatures?
I mean, it casts ordinary light, bright and dim for 30 and 30.
I mean,
And-
power-wise.
Oh. Let me double check. I don't think it does. But...
Alright.
Nope, that's all it does.
That's all it does. Okay. So 13 would miss, the creature dodging out of the way as you stab at it.
Punch.
Oh yeah, 25 lands a solid hit, crack as you knock it right in the face for another 10.
I'm gonna try to stun it again.
Alright, so it gets a save versus con. Oh, it fails. It is stunned.
All right. That's all I needed to hear. Action surge.
And Kate unleashes her might. Alright, 24. Oh, yeah, you stab him good with the first attack for 15.
Nice.
20 stabs him once again. Or, sorry, that's a punch. 20 would punch him.
Oh no, actually that was
Oh,
that
you
was
are
another
stabbing
stun.
twice. Okay. So you stab
Yeah.
him a second time for 13.
Yeah. And flurry of blows.
Alright, 18 would strike again as you punch him for another 11.
There we go.
Heyo! Finally.
And a crit, whap, for another 14 and 12, 26.
Impressive.
All right.
Kata remarks, she says, if only we could do that to Vortag.
In my mind, that's what I'm doing.
So you're punching, you just picture Vortag.
Yeah.
And just whap, 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 whap.
Yep.
Alright, so that's it for Anna Kate. The Lost goes. He's going to kind of look towards Cornelius. There's the defender next to him. Who did he get hit by? I think he got...
Cornelius landed a firebolt on it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Let me check this guy's intelligence really quick. No, he's not very bright. So he's going to give Cerberus and Sim oppies if they want to take them. Although I don't think Sim has a weapon.
No, punching it does not seem like a good idea, so I'll hold.
Do you want to use Cerberus's reaction to blast him?
Yep.
Alright, so Cerberus...
Let's see.
That's a thing, right? That's something the Steel Defender can do.
Yeah, it has a melee
Yeah.
attack, so it can take an opportunity attack as
Alright,
normal.
so it does a force attack, but unfortunately 11 is not enough, and this thing comes at you with its arm spikes.
Yeah. Oh no.
15 versus AC. So I think
not
that
on
would
glass.
that would miss though, because I think you still have your shield going. So you're currently at what? What is shield +5?
Yeah, shield is
Yeah.
+5.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're currently at 20. So he strikes your shielding, then attacks again. 19 would just miss. Luckily your shielding kind of saved you there.
Yeah.
That's it for him. This guy is banished. And now this guy goes. So it is going to lunge at Anna Kate.
Wait, is it not still stunned?
Oh, right.
It's stunned.
Alright, so it is going to stand there and drool. Reed.
A lot of drool with the mouth that size.
What are you doing, Reed?
Reed is going to move up here, and I want to get those crystals, so I'm going to shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts at this guy and 1 at this guy.
Are they still on the ground? They're not flying with them yet?
No, they look like they're about to take off, but Reed's
Okay.
coming in. Alright, so 2 at which one?
2 here and 1 here.
Alright, so go ahead and shoot at the first one twice. Alright, you blast it for 7. It shrieks as it's still alive but badly wounded.
That should do it.
Okay, that's 1, and hopefully we get a nice high damage
Yeah.
on the next one. 9?
Maybe?
No, it is still alive, just barely.
Okay.
So it's grabbing at the crystal now. Anything else?
No, that's my movement and my action. I don't have any good bonus actions.
All right. So Cornelius, you and your pet both get your reactions back, and this creature looks
Okay.
like he's still coming at you. What do you want to do?
I will. Yeah, let's do it. I will do firebolt, but at disadvantage. Yeah, that's what I'll do.
All right. So you try to send a firebolt at close range, but no, 13 is not enough, and he dodges out of the way.
Then I will have Cerberus attack.
Alright, so it does a force empowered rend. Does it only get +4 to its attack? That doesn't seem right.
No.
Yeah.
It should be more than that.
What are you using to roll that?
Think about it. Why is it called?
It should just be your spell attack modifier, whatever it is.
Yeah, so it should be plus
Yeah.
int plus proficiency, so that should be +8.
Yeah, mine is. Yeah, plus 8. I don't know what happened.
So I can try to fix it for you later, but 15 would be enough to strike it as you blast it.
Okay.
And I think the damage is what? 1d8 plus what?
Plus, it's 1d8 plus.
It's like a hit or miss at this point.
Where is it?
Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But I don't
2, I think? Well, I'm not sure.
Here, let me take a look real quick.
Yeah.
Steel Defender. Might as well make sure I get this right. Let's see. Steel Defender. You're the Battlesmith, right?
Yeah, I'm Battlesmith.
Okay. Let me try Battlesmith.
That creepy siren sound. That creepy sound that you hear in the hallway outside.
What's your PB? PB is proficiency bonus, right?
I literally asked you,
Proficiency
pray to the
bonus
Lord
is plus 4.
Yeah,
find
4.
that, you
Okay,
know?
so you're PB 4. I think I could just drag this token to get the stats. So Steel Defender for you. Force Empowered Rend is 1d8 plus 5 damage. The attack itself is... Yeah, that's your spell attack. Yeah, so this is saying plus 5, so I believe that's what it is. So go ahead, give me a damage roll. Alright, so 10 points. He blasts the creature. And it is still looking pretty healthy. Anything else from Cerberus?
That is it for him.
Alright, so if you look at the top of the journal, I'm going to put these stats for PB4 Steel Defender. I'll make them available to you only, so you can use that for... you might have to adjust it to give it plus... what was it? 8 to attack? 4 and 4?
Yeah,
but
plus 8.
The damage...
plus 8.
Yeah, the damage on it should be right. Here, I'll just do that really quick, just so you don't have to worry about it. So Force Empowered Rend is plus 8, and 1d8 plus 5, and I'm pretty sure those are the correct stats for it. Okay, got that set up. So yeah, you should see that now. Sim, what do you want to do?
Alright, well, I'm going to spend my bonus action to shove Cornelius 5 feet to the south, unless he chooses to resist.
Do you want to resist Cornelius, or are you going to get pushed?
No, I will
Oh,
get pushed.
Yeah.
Alright, so he knocks you out of range of this thing.
Yep. And then I will. I'll just step up beside Reed and aim 2 Eldritch Blasts at that imp,
Alright.
and one
Please
at.
have the
Actually, one at the stun thing. Why not? Always take pot shots at the stun thing.
Alright, so you shoot at the one to the north. That would actually miss. It dodges your blast. It dodges a second blast.
Wow!
And go
Misfortune.
ahead, take your third blast at this guy.
Yep. And that one I get advantage on. Not that I care that much about it. I figured 2 shots would be enough. I am the
18
sad.
will strike as you blasted for 10. Anything else?
No, that was it.
Alright, so the stunned one can't do
For me.
anything. Or sorry, the banished one. And a Kate. Oh,
Yeah.
so new round. This guy is going to grab the crystal, and he disappears.
I still have the Lantern of Revealing, so that
It
should be.
didn't look like he turned invisible.
Ooh, okay, fancy.
He's doing fancy stuff. Maybe
Uh-oh.
because he's inside the stream. But yeah, you just don't see him anymore. You're not sure if he
Okay.
teleported or what.
Cool. That's
But
interesting.
Anna Kate, what do you want to do?
I'm trying to kill this thing.
Alright, 29, you stab it again as it's stunned for another 17. And Anna Kate's going a little crazy here. Anything else? I assume
I'm
more
gonna keep-
attacks.
Yeah, my
that,
second attack.
That wounded it, by the way.
Okay.
26 would strike as you punch at it for another 16. Continues to look wounded.
Flurry of blows.
Alright, so you take another 2 punches. 27 would strike. And that's another 12. As it acquires more and more wounds on it. Second attack. Yep, that would strike as well. This takes another 11. And you've dealt a lot of damage to this thing. Anything else?
I mean, the smart thing would do would be to step away, but I'm just going to stay right there in its face.
Okay. So at the end of your turn, the stun would go away.
Mm-hmm.
And the lost goes. So this thing is going to move here again and attack you, Cornelius.
And Hugh, yep,
15 versus AC.
that's my armor class.
Alright, so it's hitting you.
You still got the reaction if you want it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have your reaction and Cerberus's reaction.
Yeah, I'll use Cerberus's reaction to impose
Impose
disadvantage.
Alright. So disadvantage. Yeah, just
Oh, right.
next
It's gotta
time.
be before the
Yeah.
number gets called, right?
So you do have to when I say
Yeah.
it's attacking you, that's when you say to do it. I'll give you two
Yeah,
this time
alright.
again. That's fine. So he rolls again. Let's see. 13. So I think that would miss you actually. Then he attacks a second time. Another 13. So it's coming at you, stabbing profusely, but you sort of dodge left and right as it stabs up the wall next to you. The banished lost goes, but he can't do anything. Okay, the hungry goes, so it can move again. It's going to screech, and it's going to attack Kata.
Uh-oh.
What?
So it slashes at her with its claws. 28 is a crit. So she goes, ah! And she is struck. And Anna, you would take 30 points of slashing damage.
That.
That's
Actually,
interesting.
sorry, that would be psychic at this point, not
Okay.
slashing. As you feel an intense pain in your head, she is grabbed. As it attacks her, she says, "Oh, get off me!" And it's gonna bite at her. 25 would strike for another
man.
12 points of piercing and 15 necrotic, but that is going to be 27 psychic again.
Oh,
Kata says,
I
"I'm
am
sorry."
I'm not good.
Okay.
Yeah, they both look wounded now, as if they both took the damage from that hit. Reed, what do you want to do?
Yeah, I don't know.
What the?
What's going on?
Oh, I forgot to take my my temp HP.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah.
So you can add that back in,
Yeah.
which would add to her too. Yeah. I
Oh,
like how it
weird.
adds on both of you.
Oh man.
Okay, well, I don't have anything that can, like,
You see Cornelius and Anakate are being assaulted right now.
yeah, I mean, I could. The only thing I could do, I'm gonna just move up here so I got a clean shot and just 3 Eldritch Blasts. All right. 18.
Sorry, just had to look at something. And that was it. This guy, 18 would be enough, so you blast him.
All right. That one misses.
So
And
8
27.
and 27 would strike, so a total of 22 damage as you blast him twice. Does that push at all?
No.
Alright, so he's looking wounded and he looks to the north, roaring at you. Cornelius.
Okay, let's do this. I will firebolt the hunger.
Alright, doing that would be a disadvantage because you got the guy next to you.
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay, that's
so you take a shot at him. 12 unfortunately would not be enough and it just flies past him, hitting the wall over here.
okay. Cerberus
Yeah.
will try to attack this one.
Alright, and you can give him his reaction back. So he bites at that guy.
Okay.
Force empowered rends, I guess. It's technically force damage.
Yep.
So if you open up that sheet I gave you and click on the attack, it should just roll it. Yeah. So 13. And if you have him standing here, that would be a flank, so you get +2 if you want to do that. So 15.
Yeah, I would do that.
That would just hit with the +2. So go ahead and click Force Empowered Rend on the chat to do damage.
Alright.
So that would be, what's that +1? Oh, that was if it crit. Alright, so 12 points of damage.
Yeah.
So he is blasted, and that would wound him. Anything else?
Alright. And nope, that is me.
Alright, Sim.
Man, it seems actively dangerous to heal the monk, so I guess I'm gonna move here and try to Eldritch Blast the hunger 3 times.
Alright, you have the feat that prevents disadvantage from close range.
That's correct.
Gunner. So go ahead, blast him.
Oh, man.
I mean, you could heal, it'll just really make him angry. Alright, so you blast him once.
Oh, man.
Any pushback?
Yep, just 10 feet. 10 feet per hit, so that's not far enough.
Sorry, right here. Well, you only hit him once right there.
Right, it's 10 feet per hit, so.
So yeah, back here.
Yep. Still not as far as I'd like.
So he seems upset by that. Anything else, Sim?
I guess I'll try to spend my bonus action to push it 10 feet or 5 feet further, but it gets a strength save for that.
These things don't look all that strong. We'll see.
Well,
Never mind.
Yep.
He is strong, and he just kind of growls at you.
yeah. Anything with a grab attack. Alright, well. Actually, I will stay in its face.
Oh, alright. So the loss goes, but they are banished. Kate.
All right, I am going to swing around here and flank with myself.
Which
You don't
does
often
work.
get to do that.
Kate or Kata is like, destroy it, as it's grabbing her.
And yes, I will try that.
You seem strangely empowered by Kata's words, and you have advantage. So 24 would strike. Whap. For 18. And it looks very
Good
wounded,
start.
but it is still up.
All right, here comes the second attack.
The old Kensei special.
The old Kensei, oh yeah, 23 would strike again for another 16, and it is very wounded, but still up.
Oh man.
Kill it, she yells.
I'm gonna flurry of blows just because I'm worried if I don't
want to miss or
I'll miss. Yeah,
roll mid
exactly.
damage or something. Yeah.
Give me so one thing before we do that, give me an Arcana or Medicine. You can actually do this untrained.
All right, I'm at disadvantage though because of the exhaustion.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay.
Well then.
So, you wonder if Kata's personality getting killed might have implications within you. I don't know if that's going to change what you do, but it looks like it's trying to kill her.
Wow,
Man.
that is interesting.
Oh man.
But I
So do you want to still do the flurry of blows?
yeah.
Okay. So
She's
as
a part of
it's-
me at this point.
As it's going to try to murder her, you would punch it. So go ahead and do the damage. That would be enough. Crack. And you break its neck. It just falls over dead, releasing her. She sighs. And she just
I'm gonna run up with my second flurry of blows attack and swing at Kate or at Kata.
Kata?
Oh snap.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not.
I thought I was
ahead.
like, whoa. All right, I didn't expect that.
Do it
I
yourself.
mean, she doesn't look... Yeah.
15,
I only saved you so I
25.
could kill you. Wow.
30, 35, 40, 45. I'll take my last attack on that thing.
All right.
That misses
Apparently
anyway.
you will not. Whap. And it just dodges out of the way.
It's not totally implausible. If you have an inkling that it dying would have some effect on you, then clearly doing it yourself might have a different effect.
It could. So this thing is going to turn around towards Kate, screeching at you angrily, and lunge at you with its arm spikes.
Well, that was a mistake.
Mistakes were made. 9 and 18, luckily I think would both miss you.
They both miss.
Alright, so you dodge back and forth, avoiding the attacks. The hungry is dead. Reed, what are you going to do?
I'm going to move 10 feet to the west and fire 3 Eldritch Blasts at the guy
The
there.
lost, alright.
Lost.
So you chant, releasing 3 Eldritch bolts at him.
Nope.
Alright, that hits the wall. That would hit. 14-7. 21 damage. He is very wounded, but still up.
Oh. I will move 10 feet to the east, and that's my turn.
All right, Cornelius.
Okay, I will have. Yeah, I'll have Cerberus attack.
All right, so it lunges at him from behind with flank. Go ahead, give me an attack.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Force empowered round of 15 would be just enough with the flank, so it blasts him
Okay.
for 6 force damage. Unfortunately, not the best hit, and he is still alive. Anything else?
Yeah, I will fire a bolt at disadvantage.
Alright, so once then, again, you attempt to blast him at close range. No, unfortunately, 11 would not be enough, and he dodges it. Sim.
All right.
Oh, wait, are you done, Cornelius?
Yeah, that's me.
Alright, Sim, what are you going to do?
I'll move back this way.
Once again,
And
Anna Kate was like the only one to get really beat up this fight.
I
That
will.
was a good stun.
I'll take a look around to see if there's any sign of these somehow hidden or disappeared imps. But if I
So
don't see
you're-
anything,
Yeah, you're shining your light around, but at this point, you think the other. Yeah, well, if there were more, they may have gone.
yep. All right. And Eldritch Blast at the remaining lost then. Because what else am I gonna do?
Alright.
Warlocks. What
So.
are they good for?
Oh, and I should have let you know when things were disrupted, the room no longer looks like Anna Kate's temple. I forgot to mention that. It again would kind of revert to the original architecture.
When did that happen?
That happened kind of while you were attacking this guy, same as in the
Okay.
other room.
All right.
Crits. All right, so yeah, he was already low, so you just explode his head. So question: are you going to wait on the other two and see what happens?
Oh, right. And you. Whoa.
Because you're not actually sure, Reed, if they're going anywhere or if they were native to this plane.
Yeah, I think maybe we should just, if we're all able to, we should just head out. Just close the door behind us.
Hope they don't follow. So you have 7 rounds. You have a little bit of time.
I would turn to Anna Kate or maybe to Kata and say, did you get, if not answers, the relief that Beryl and Cornelius mentioned? It may
Is
be of
Kata
some
still
value to
there?
seek it.
So Kata is there. Sim, if you talk to her,
Yeah.
she kind of looks at you and smiles and says, "I don't think we're acquainted. Name's Kata," and she extends her hand to kind of shake yours.
I
And
greet
she
you.
probably gives you a wink and like,
Maybe maybe a little flirtatious.
I greet you. I am called Sim. I believe we are acquainted in some manner.
Well, you know my other half, but she's no fun.
That is not how I am inclined to think of things. But there is supposedly some sense of relief that comes with defeating the foes generated by these traps. Have either of you experienced such yet?
So Kata would look at Anna and say, "Another talker, huh?"
yes. Well, speaking of talking, what do you know? Like, tell me what you know, what you remember.
I thought we talked about this already. I am you. I don't have my own separate. I experienced what you did for the most part. This is new to
But
me as well.
We did have separate memories though for a while, and maybe there's something in your memory that's not in mine.
She says, "We were then merged to an extent. Do you not remember the things that I remembered after that?"
I do, but I don't remember that day.
So she.
And I thought maybe you would, since that's the day you came into being.
So she looks at you curiously for a moment. Give me an intelligence save as you are kind of probing the depths of your locked mind.
My own
Yeah.
psyche.
So she would kind of look at Reed and sort of look here and say, as your friend said, you have 2 more coming back. I don't know what else I could tell you right now if you don't remember. Are you leaving or are we going to stay and fight?
What happens to you if I leave?
She says, I'm still with you. I'm not going anywhere.
And okay, these chambers, their essence is to take memories or things from your mind and give them some form of reality, perhaps illusion, but perhaps more than illusion in a place like this. I think there is some likelihood that you speak of sometimes hearing from Kata in your mind, and, well, if you can hear her there, perhaps you see her here.
Right. All right, let's go.
Yeah, so this is taking some time as you talk. So you decide to leave and not try to fight these things?
Do we pick up the crystals?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll certainly pick up the one we got. It's only one, right?
So you you grab the crystals, and as you go to leave, you would just see the other Anna kind of vanish as you step through the door. I assume closing behind you, right? I'm just gonna leave the door closed.
Yeah.
Because you're closing it right behind you anyway, so I'll bring you outside. So yeah, you step out of this place, closing the door behind you, and yeah, I guess at this point we are kind of close to the end. And you were right, I was kind of hoping to do more exploration while we wait and hopefully get Beryl back in with Steve, which I think they should both be back in next week, so we should be good for the last chamber. But Anna Kate, you would feel oddly at peace as well. So one thing you and Cornelius have now is you can mark in your notes extra defense against the entity for facing your fears.
Okay.
And just remind me of that next week while we're fighting him, because that is going to do something for you.
Okay, great.
And yeah, I think we're good. So at the end, usually, is it Frankie? Is that what you prefer, Cornelius?
Yeah.
So at the end,
That's fine.
Frankie, we usually do whispers for MVP votes, which look like. Do you know how to whisper in Roll20?
Yeah, I think I remember how to.
So
Yeah, it'd be embarrassing to mess it up on an MVP vote.
so it looks like this, but without the
Yeah.
parentheses. It's just /W space GM and the name of who you want to
Oh,
vote
I
for.
said I remember when people used to actually care about improving the...
So just give me a vote for anyone in the group who you thought should win the MVP award for the session. You cannot vote for yourself, in case you were trying to.
Okay. I won't.
So I got 4 votes, although I think I know who the MVP is. I'm just curious.
I think there's only 4 of us, right?
Yeah.
It's 4.
So Anna Kate with 3 votes, you're MVP. Good job.
Thank you.
Oh man, I wonder who didn't vote for Anna Kate, the jerk.
Yeah.
It was me.
I
I actually voted for Kata. So.
Your alternate ego. Or alter ego.
There you go.
All right. Well,
thanks, guys. I'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, thanks for game. Good
Yeah,
game.
take
Thank
care,
you, everyone.
Hope you all had fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good night.
Thanks, Lou. I enjoyed it.
Oh, and welcome to the group, Cornelius.
Good night.
All right. Another heavy combat session. Fuck you. Oh, am I still on stream? Bye, everybody.